U.S. debut. Gennady Golovkin from Kazakhstan, 23-0 with 20 knockouts, puts his portion of the middleweight title on the line. He is an exciting young man with a great personality, making his U.S. debut. Belt on the line, 23-0. Looking for his fifth defense. He'll be taking on
28. He is on now. Come on, fighting at the belt.
Gennady Golovkin was at home. He's had 7 weeks notice for this one. Felix Sturm, who we now can call to Daniel Giel in a unification fight. He didn't want to know, but Proksa said, I will have some of that. Let's see if that was a good decision or not.
Well, we have two big punches, so this could be all over the place. Solid, compact. He just shuffles his way into punching the bigger puncher of the two. So you would say Proksa really has his works things already.
Yeah, and that's some Proksa at Southport. That doesn't seem to last time out. Back to the amateurs, he was beaten his place, so works effectively as a counter punch way. Proksa just leads in and just keeps his hands low. That is, you would think.
You know, he's here, there and everywhere, but these are good solid shots from Golovkin. Already he's hurt him.
Yeah, he's rattled him and got him inside the first round.
Explosive power shot. Okay, it didn't seriously damage Proksa, but there he finds himself on the floor. Too loose, making too many mistakes this early.
And if you're wide open against Golovkin, good night. So Proksa has been shaken fence as well.
See, the problem is you can't tell a fighter to tighten up, do this, when he's been boxing like this throughout his whole life. When he boxes in the gym like this, you can't change in the fight. All the habits you've picked up. It was probably more of a stumble than a genuine knockdown. I wonder if their feet even get a little bit tangled. I'd like another look at that. But he was certainly hurt with the punches. Good body shot too. Yeah, I wonder maybe if their feet...
Shots, but he can take you out with either. Since winning the title, shows that he gets rid of people early. Juan Simon, inside around, the only man ever to stop Simon. Sebastian Sylvester. Bothered, but it was a slew. The big question is, what's he going to do when he faces a real power puncher himself?
He's done as a pro in Golovkin. It hasn't shown itself yet. Terrific fighter who just has. He's finding it awkward in this round. He orthodox style, but punches of the division.
His tactics now. That's what's got him this far.
Golovkin's jab is beginning to work.
Shots again. Oh, one of those looping left. He's got plenty of Polish expats cheering him on. But again, here comes the assault from Golovkin, and Proksa does a decent job of covering up and defending himself. Get those gloves up.
Delivering punches properly, knockout power, knuckle part of the glove. That was a good shot. That was
in.
Yeah, and over. So you wonder in a punishing 12-rounder pace, whereas with the economy of movement we're seeing.
European title from past his best and lost it to Kerry Hope.
That he's well known for at Golovkin, because this. So he's just going to pretty much do what he's doing, get himself close before he lets the punches go. Tight defence as he marches forward. Pretty much the way he does business. These unorthodox punches, not hurtful, just a little bit confusing for Golovkin. I don't think he's fought anybody quite with this style.
By the way, Proksa, oh, there's a nice little left uppercut from Proksa. Here to go. Not... Murray will get a shot at that against the Frenchman Julien-Marie Saint. At some point.
Not dealing with the unorthodox style, he's become frustrated.
A little decent left coming in from Proksa. A note of caution sounded around the place. But the amount of media work that Golovkin's been doing, you can understand, build Golovkin up into a...
Moves of Proksa quite so well in this round. He's a little bit hesitant. Maybe just trying to be a little bit too precise. He's keeping on the move.
It's risky though, Jim, when he keeps those hands low like that. With those hands down.
See, he doesn't punches because he's all... Proksa doesn't really box from the basics. Compact, always in a position to throw punches with either hand. Lovely shot there.
Yeah, nice little right hand.
Took too long to get the punches off. Maybe he's looking for power shots when he's jolting punches. Maybe he's looking to hurt Proksa. Finished the round well.
those who predicted a real Golovkin. Proksa and Golovkin saw that one coming, but that is a mark of what Proksa is all about. You just don't know half the time. A lot of movement, gets really taking his time.
In the bank, this is going to go a lot longer than a lot of people thought.
Oh, he's got him up on the ropes. Let's see if he can keep him there, and the answer is no, he can't. So off the ropes. Decent left hooks to the body. That second one really shook him. And he got a couple upstairs. Combination upstairs followed up. The body that really hurt him. 5, 6. Him up downstairs. Went for the finish upstairs. And here he is with plenty of time left in round 4 to try and get the job finished. And there's not much left in the tank. They're ruling that.
I don't think he was badly hurt with the knockdown shot. It was a terrific right hand. I think he's tough enough, Proksa. But this is the problem when you don't have the base. He's still all over or coming to the fore. I mean, taking chances with silly leads like that.
Yeah, getting caught with left hands and really rocked and shaken again, trying to show some real courage here, digging deep, trying to find a response. But Golovkin is... Oh, and another one that you felt from the back of the... Got a bit of the glove up there, though, Proksa.
You get the feeling the longer this goes, he'll be shipping these big punches.
And, of course, the longer it goes on, and the more he gets hurt and worn down, he's going to slow down as well, Proksa. And that's going to make him an even easier target.
He's losing his way, Proksa. He doesn't know where to go to get away from these attacks. Wide open.
Classic Golovkin, this. Just having a few words, but look at that. Clinical. That's a beautiful left hook. There he doubled it up, then switched upstairs. That uppercut.
Yeah, that was the right hand. I mean, that... But I don't think it was badly hurt. He lay flat on his back. I think maybe a little bit of frustration as well as the fact that he's on the floor. I don't think he was badly hurt, but he didn't deal with the knock. He was throwing crazy punches. He was asking for trouble. And Golovkin quite glad.
This one, Gennady Golovkin in the white trunks here in round 5, defending his WBA world middleweight title against a really tough and gutsy Pole, Grzegorz Proksa. Wished his European title. Full shot so far, on the floor twice. And you would think, unless he can find something to hurt Golovkin, in real danger of not seeing much more action. There's another one of those left hooks to the midsection, and Proksa's up on the ropes and desperately trying to find a way to get out of there.
He's kept himself out of trouble, but he's not in a position to get power into his own shot. It's that good shot.
Shook him to his foundations once again, and down he goes. And how that two-punch combination took everything out of him, and Charlie Fitch needs to make a decision here. And is he going to let him carry on? No, he's not, and he's made the right decision. BC coming up, but let's have another look at the finish. It was brutal.
I mean, you can see the power in the shots. He doesn't have to set himself to get the power. I mean, these are all thumping punches, but this time the damage was done. Then the big left hook, and when a fighter goes on, it's all over. Okay, the referee could have waved him on. Some referees probably would have said box on, but I think referee Fitch did exactly the right thing. I think all of the fight had been knocked out of Proksa. I think he had given everything he had to give, facing a man who was just a... So a good call from the referee. The referee thought about what he was doing. It wasn't a reaction. He knew that Proksa had got back onto his feet. He was prepared to continue. Had a good think about it and called it off. But look at the power in these punches.